Imagine laying in your bed trying to fall asleep, but your mind keeps you up, stressing about the unexpected car bill you just paid with your credit card. You keep seeing all these 18-year-olds making 50K a month, but you're struggling to pay a $500 emergency. What if I told you there is a specific realistic number that you can hit that will completely change the scenario and the way you think about money? Everyone dreams about becoming a millionaire, but what about the first 10,000? The truth is, the first 10K changes everything. Not because it makes you rich, but because it changes how you look at money. Let me explain why this is the point where your financial life actually starts and how to actually get there. This video is going to be broken down into 7 parts, so feel free to rewatch or pause to get the full idea. The first 10K proves that you can do hard things. Most people will never save $10,000. Not because they can't, but because they won't. They won't commit to the short-term pain of not spending their extra cash. They get paid, feel good, and immediately look for ways to spend it. A new outfit, food delivery, gadgets. That's not a money problem. It's a discipline problem. See, saving your first 10K isn't about how much money you make. It's about how much you can delay gratification. Every time you say no to the short-term dopamine hit, you're saying yes to your future self. Once you break through that barrier and actually see 10K in your account, something changes inside of you. You start thinking differently. You start trusting yourself with money. You start realizing that freedom isn't about earning more, it's about controlling what you already have. The truth is, anyone can save $10,000, but very few people have the patience and consistency to do it. And that's why your first 10K is so powerful, because it's not about the money. It's about the person you become while saving it. How is this even possible? Let's be real. Saving $10,000 sounds impossible when your paycheck barely covers your rent, food, and gas. So how do people actually pull it off? It starts with awareness. For 1 month, track every single dollar that leaves your account. Don't change anything, just watch. You'll be shocked about what you find. The late night DoorDash orders, the random Amazon add to cart buys, the subscriptions you forgot you had. These are the small leaks that sink the ship. Once you find them, plug them. Cancel, cut, and clean up your spending. Then, automate your savings. Even if it's just $20 a week, that's progress. Set it up so that savings happen before you even see the money. This way, saving becomes the default, not a decision. And don't just cut expensive. Get creative about earning more. Pick up extra shifts. Freelance, deliver food, or flip items on Facebook Marketplace. There's always a way to create more margin. Here's the thing. If you can save $100, you can save $1,000. If you can save $1,000, you can save $10,000. The process never changes, just the scale. Consistency wins every single time. Your first 10K isn't built overnight. It's built $20 at a time. Buys you peace of mind. According to the Federal Reserve, the average savings balance for people under the age of 65 is between $5,400 and $8,700. But roughly 68% of Americans can't cover a $500 emergency without going into debt. That means one unexpected expense, a flat tire, a dental bill, or losing a shift at work, can send most people into panic mode. But when you got $10,000 sitting in your account, that stress disappears. A flat tire becomes an inconvenience, not a crisis. A slow month at work isn't terrifying, it's manageable. That's what real peace of mind looks like. You're not rich, but you're safe. And that safety changes how you move through life. You stop making desperate decisions. You stop taking jobs or relationships out of fear. You stop feeling like your life could fall apart at any moment. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys you options. And the peace of mind that comes from the stability is worth more than any luxury purchase you could ever make. 10K gives you options. This is where the power of money really starts to show up. 10K won't change your life overnight, but it does change your choices. When you're broke, every decision comes from a place of fear. You can't say no to a bad job. You can't take time off. You can't just walk away because you need that next paycheck. But when you have $10,000 in savings, the dynamic flips. You now have leverage. You can quit that toxic job and still survive for a few months. You can move to a new city, start that side hustle, or take a chance on yourself. And it's not even about the freedom, it's about the confidence. You start realizing that you don't need to settle. You can wait for opportunities that align with your goals. That's what financial freedom really is. Not buying everything you want, but having the power to say no to what you don't. 10K is when compounding starts working. Before $10,000, investing feels slow and pointless. You might put $50 or $100 in, and after a few months, you gained only a few bucks. But after 10K, things start to shift. An 8% annual return is $800 without lifting a finger. Now your money is making more money. And when you keep adding to it, $50 here, $100 there, the snowball gets bigger and faster. That's the moment you understand the power of compounding. It's not exciting day to day, but it's unstoppable over time. Albert Einstein once called compounding the eighth wonder of the world, and he was right, and I guarantee you've heard this a million times. But the earlier you start, the more time your money has to multiply. And at $10,000, you realize that wealth isn't built by timing the market, it's built by time in the market. It's not about making the biggest returns, it's about staying consistent long enough for compounding to do the heavy lifting. 10Ks builds momentum. Getting your first $10,000 feels like a grind. You'll second guess yourself, make sacrifices, and sometimes wonder if it's worth it. But once you hit that milestone, it's like the gears lock in. You build habits that most people never do. You budget automatically, you know where your money goes, and you say no to the things that don't matter. And once you built those systems, you can now scale them. The same effort that you used to save $100 now saves $500. The same discipline that got you to 10K can get you to 50K, 100K, or even more. The hardest part wasn't saving. It was becoming the kind of person who saves. Now that you've done that, every next level comes faster. Momentum is real, and once it starts rolling, it is hard to stop. The real shift. 10K isn't the end, it's the beginning. Most people treat $10,000 like the finish line. They hit it, celebrate, they go right back to spending. But that's not how wealth works. 10K is the starting line. It's proof that you can save, manage, and grow your money responsibly. Now it's time to make that money work for you. This is where you start thinking about investing consistently and learning skills that make you more valuable. $10,000 shows that you can control your life. It's not luck, it's not timing, it's discipline. Once you hit 10K, the next step is to use that foundation to build wealth. Not by chasing quick money, but by building sustainable systems. Because now you understand the game. The first $10,000 won't make you rich, but it will change your mindset forever. It teaches you discipline, patience, and control. Because at that point, money stops controlling you. You start controlling it. So before you chase 100K or a million, focus on the first 10K, because that's where everything changes. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and comment what other videos you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.